Alrighty then. Let's see. All right, everyone. This is Hey John, and welcome to my channel today. I decided to do a live stream because I thought it'll keep things a little more interesting today. And guess what? I jabber about opportunities nonstop. In today's video, we're going to start covering some, let's say, some live charts and live news, and let's get to it, all right? So let's start here. Again, this is my first time doing a live stream, so forgive me if it's not perfect. But you know, leave some messages in the chat so we can chit chat together, and let's make this an entertaining and live stream. All right. So today is April 11th, 2021 here, and guess what? Dogecoin is mooning, people, mooning. Okay, I woke up this morning. I saw the price going crazy, and I said, you know what? I need to make a live stream today to keep things interesting. Because it's not every day when I wake up and I say, booyah, we see ginormous gains here, okay? I will go over the technicals in a little bit, but let's go over some news in the meantime, though, okay? So today, currently, Dogecoin is ranked 16. Yesterday, it was ranked 19. This is great. Oh, good morning, Felipe Diaz. I'm happy it's going up and up. Me too, my friend. Me too, brother. Me too. I'm happy to have you here, and I'm happy to go to the moon together. So, Dogecoin's current market cap is 9.252 billion. Okay, people, that is billion with a B. That is ginormous. I mean, you can't be knocking that, right? I know I can't. Oh boy. Today's a fantastic day to wake up and see Dogecoin. I mean, honestly, people, a fantastic day. So, let's go ahead and get to the news now, all right? So we covered it. It's all right, currently at $9.25 billion. That's fantastic. So that means we're going to start seeing some monster gains because the way the stock market works, or in general, you know, with any kind of a coin or anything, when people buy it, they buy it. Which means that once you buy it, people want to jump in and crowd in when it's green, right? You know, I always tell you guys watching my videos, you know, buy on red days and sell on green days. However, there's a vast majority of investors and day traders who love to buy in what we like to call the MOMO, aka the momentum. Momentum traders love days like this, where you see a big, healthy green candlestick. When that happens, guess what? You're gonna have a flood of buyers who come in to buy, and to push the price up astronomically. But of course, we are going to pull back as well because that's what happens because we're going to have a lot of day traders. Hey, Samir SF. Hello, good people. Are we going to get rich soon? Obviously. Obviously, my friend, we're going to be very rich very soon. So you hold on to your chair there because we're going to be wealthy before we know it. And of course, it won't happen in a day or two. But at this rate here, I think we're going to see some really good stuff coming soon, though. By the way, the fundamentals are there. And there's no reason for Bitcoin. I'm sorry. And there's no reason for Dogecoin to be coming down here. All the news has been nothing but positive. All right, people, leave me some comments in the chat here so we can, you know, be interactive here. That's kind of why I decided to make a live stream today. Hopefully, you guys want to participate. Any kind of questions or whatever comments, throw them on in there in the chat and let's talk. All right. So let's go over this article today on FX Street. Oh, hey, DDC reactions. 10 cents today. You know what, my friend? I would not rule it out, but I would call it, I would probably say it's unlikely because it's the weekend. Usually on weekends, you don't see strong movements up or down, but I did mention in my previous technical analysis video that, you know what? Based on the way the technicals are looking currently, there's no reason for this weekend to kind of pull back. Usually I say weekends are dip buying opportunities because of lower volume. But however, with all the charts and the way it's looking, it's gonna pop up, and you can see it on my previous technical analysis video. I called it out exactly, and it's playing out exactly the way it's happening today. So if you would like more insight about those kind of things, you should check those out. Check out those videos right there. So let's go to the article now. Dogecoin price needs to overcome the 0.068 resistance for a trip to the moon. Well, you know what? Let's go check out the chart real quick. All right. So I've been calling out the if you can see here on my screen, I've been calling out the 6-3 resistance for some time. I said the moment we cross 6-3, we are going to the moon, my friends. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to the moon. And guess what? It broke out with some authority and it went out. Booyah, to the moon right here. Of course, I did say in my previous video that I was thinking, hey, you know what? I was thinking that it would kind of bounce around the train of 585 and 6-3. However, it didn't do that though, which is fantastic. So let's get back to the article now. Dogecoin price pattern has morphed into a larger ascending triangle. Okay, let's see what that looks like. Okay, I would agree with that. I will draw that in a little bit and see how that looks. Oh, okay. Let's see here. Welcome, Curtis Edwards. Question for you: on a couple of websites like Clank app, it shows a Dogecoin well has been removed. Can you check out a website to see what I'm talking about and hopefully get some input? Okay, I will go ahead and do that then. In a few moments though, let me go do this article first because I don't want to change it too much because it might get confusing for some of the viewers here. But let me do that though as well for you. Let's see here. If you don't mind sending Curtis Edwards, if you don't mind sending me a link exactly to what you're talking about, that'll actually probably make it more easier, so I can know exactly what you're talking about. Just so you know what I mean. Just so we save time instead of me digging around because it is a live stream here, so I don't waste too much time, with looking for a link. So if you link it for me, that'd be fantastic, my friend. And I'll look for it and check it out and kind of go through the live analysis with you, and we'll kind of rack our brains together and see what it means. All right. So back to the article here. The search for yield might push Doge above critical resistance. Well, guess what, people? We went above 6.3, and booyah, we are breaking out, people. And I don't think we're going to come back down. If we do come back down, well, you know what? It's going to happen. But if it pulls back, people, it's okay. It's totally healthy, and you should not be concerned whatsoever. I know I'm not concerned here. Hey, welcome, Cuban Link Survival 2. All right. Okay, let's get back to it now. The Dogecoin price pattern has evolved into a larger ascending triangle since March, but has failed to overcome the 675, the 50% retracement level of the February decline on a daily closing basis. It could just be a matter of time as support builds just below the 636. Of course, people. The 636 right here, or 635 or 63, however you want to call it here, is literally the huge resistance. And ladies and gentlemen, we broke through it, and you see, and you're seeing live currently that it's pulling back from here to here. Okay, that's at about a 13% increase and a 13% decrease right now. Okay, but for the overall day chart here, we've seen let's see, we're seeing about a 26% day increase in 1 day, people, and now we're pulling back about 15%. So you know what? If it pulls back on a day like this, I would not be concerned, because when you see giant candlesticks such as today, well, guess what? You're going to see some giant pullbacks. That means, let me explain to you guys real quick here. That means day traders are coming in, the momentum traders are coming in, and when that happens, you're going to create a ton of volatility, and a ton of volatility means a ton of liquidity. And if you're day trading, this is what you want to get into. This is what people want to see. They want to day trade the heck out of this. All right. So when that happens, we're going to get more attention to Dogecoin. You're going to see Twitter trending. You're going to see Reddit trending, everything. And that means that we're going to get more buyers and more investors into Dogecoin. So let's go ahead and get back to the article now and see what that looks like. Alrighty then. So Dogecoin price sending mixed messages to speculators. Since the February low, Doge has formed an ascending triangle, frustrating bullish speculators with numerous touches on the upper trendline and failed breaches. The lack of a sustainable impulse above resistance outside media hype and tangible fundamental developments leaves the current outlook at neutral. Still, thanks to the current IO map data, there is no longer a slight bearish tilt. I would agree with that, because I've been seeing also on the level 2s here, you can see the books right here. Let me show you guys what I'm saying here as well. We're seeing here the green side and the red side. The green side are bulls, the red side is bears. So what this means right here is that, guess what, ladies and gentlemen, we are seeing people who want to buy more than sell. So when that happens, guess what? The price is going to go up. This means people are crowding into just think of it as think of this, look at this right here. Think of it as say we have a fire drill at a building here, right? And everyone's running to the door. And guess what? There are more bulls than bears running to that door. So that means that when there's more bulls running to the door, they're all going to squeeze through that door and push the price up. That's in a very simplistic view of how to explain the book orders, and that's kind of what we're seeing here as well. So, with that being said, here it's looking very bullish here. I mean, I understand we're pulling back about 15-16% here, but you know what? When people are making 30% profits on a day, it's very normal, very healthy for people to take some profits. So let's get back to the actual charts here. And let's see something in the chat real quick before I don't want to leave anyone hanging here. I want to make sure I try to make it more interactive, and that's kind of why I'm having a live stream today. And forgive me if I'm making a bad live stream because this is my first time doing it. So bear with me if it's not perfect. So let's see here. Yeah, of course. We should all get stickers for the car windows of Dogecoin. Yes, Felipe, we should get Dogecoin stickers. I'll put one on my car. We can spread the word that way. DDC reaction, Elon said he likes blimps. Well, you know what? We need Doge blimps all over. Absolutely, man. Think of this right here. If we see like the like a football game or a baseball game, the LA Doyers. Imagine a giant LA Doyers Doge blimp. That'll be, oh my god, fantastic. Let's see here else we got here. Oh wow. Cuban Link says someone has Air Force Ones with a Doge logo painted on a shoe. Oh, that's pretty cool. Hey, Super Duper Hank, welcome to the channel. Live stream here. Again, guys, any kind of chat, throw a chat, and we'll kind of interact, all right? So let's get back to it now. So let me get back to the actual news article here. So basically, it's saying, hey, you know what? It's bullish rather than bearish here. And I kind of showed you guys with the level 2 order books that is looking very bullish as well. So let's go back here now. Let's blow this thing up here. This IO map block here. So basically, the green stuff here, these big green circles you're seeing, well, guess what? These green circles mean that essentially from a certain price range here, right, from like say 60768 to 63626, that just means people in this price range are holding this many coins here. So basically, when these circles are, so when the green circles are bigger than the red circles, guess what? That just means that it's more bullish and bearish here. So essentially, we're kind of pushing it up here. And I've been mentioning to you guys as well that when people buy and hodl, what that does for the cryptocurrency coins here is that, think of it as you're literally a float. If you trade stocks, you know what a float is. A float is essentially how many shares that are available for traders to buy and sell here, right? So think of it for simplicity's sake. Say we have 100 Dogecoin right here, right? In the float. Well, of course, it's more, but I'm using try to give you guys a more basic and simplistic view of it. In case you don't know, if you know, I'm not mansplaining, but there are tons of people who don't know, so I'm gonna explain real quick. So you have 100 Dogecoin in the float here, right? And say me and Cuban and Felipe and Super Dank here, right? We each buy one coin, and our decision is to hodl, right? So now we take 3 coins out of the mix, and we have 97 Dogecoin in the float here, right? So that means in order to move the price up, you only need to trade at 97 coins to move the price up a little bit. And so that's a very simplistic view of it. So hopefully you guys understand that. Leave me a comment in the chat if you do get that. And obviously, with some more people who invest in Dogecoin and you're buying and hodling, guess what? We are removing more Dogecoin from that float. And yes, I understand that Dogecoin is inflationary and they add so many coins every day, but these coins are relatively cheap. So they aren't going to break out at, increase the float by that much anyways. All right. I mean, I know it does 5 billion sounds like a lot, but in the grand scheme of things, it's not very much though. So that happens here. The float's easy to push up. So this weekend here on a weekend, based on the technicals, we're seeing the price appreciate highly and get pushed up highly because on weekends people aren't really trading that much. Okay, it's that straightforward. People want to enjoy their lives, and we have a ton of fundamentals on the reason why Dogecoin should go up though. Let's go back to the article here. So I just want to kind of explain this little IO map chart thing so you guys have a better idea of how to read it. So basically, when there's more green and red, guess what? There's more bulls and bears, and we're gonna push your price up, and that's what we're seeing over the weekend today, which is fantastic. All right, check it out here. The into block in and out of the money around price IO map data vividly shows a range of substantial support that would need to be overcome to fulfill a collapse through the lower trend line of the triangle. Okay, I agree with that because currently the 6-3 it was a resistance, but today I would call it support, and I will show you why right now. So let's get out of this chart here and go into the volume, and we can see real quick. Let me just kind of show you guys. All right. So today's volume is about 295.531 million volume here, okay? When you see that, right? When you see that this sort of volume right here, 295 million volume right here, this is literally blowing up. This means that you're seeing, how do you say it? You are seeing a buy signal because you're seeing people jumping, not just talking about it, right? No, people aren't just saying, hey, you know what? I want to buy Dogecoin. It's going to the moon right here, right? People are coming in and they're flooding the market and they're buying it. So this is kind of what you want when you see a nice candlestick. You want to see volume for confirmation. When you have that, people, this is the start of a higher trend here. Yes, we're going to pull back. Yes, we're going to do something like this as well. The following day, Monday, we may see it kind of come down and tap that 6-3 and do something like that as well in the coming days, right? But the trend is set, okay? Just like the trend was set here, and we kind of pushed higher. That means that not whoever, but whomever's, many individuals buying here, they're buying at a higher price. So for example, today on April 10th right here, right? We have created lots of bag holders. I mean, yes, it's kind of mean to say, but that's what's happening. On a green day when everyone buys green and wants to sell green, that means you're chasing the trade. You have FOMO, so that means you're buying high you're buying high and you want to sell higher. So basically people are chasing a trade here, but when you buy green, you're gonna be a bag holder for a little bit. That's how it works. It's pretty straightforward right here. So I just kind of want to explain real quick as well. And let's see. I'm gonna go back to the chat real quick, so I don't want to negate anyone because the whole point of this is to make a live and address a chat. Let's see. Why are people saying this is the season of altcoins? What's the meaning? You know what? When people say certain things and they get it from a website and they don't do any actual analysis, I don't know, man. It's like, unless they have actual proof of it or the explanation of why, people are just saying whatever they read on a website for the most part. That's what I would say. But to give it some context here, what this means, to kind of give you an explanation, super duper Hank, is that again, I'm gonna go back to the stock market here because the stock market and the cryptocurrency market are very similar in terms of the fundamental trades here. Okay, so think of it as I don't want to kind of like disprove anyone here, but essentially when you see the season of altcoins, what that means for the stock market, for example. For every stock market, right, you have sectors, right? You have like finance, you have like construction, right? You have energy, you have technology, you have finance, blah, blah, blah right here, right? So basically, think of it trading seasons. Whenever you watch the financial markets here, you're always going to see people say, hey, you know what? It's December. It's time for the markets to rotate, okay? Rotate. When the markets rotate, think of that as for cryptocurrency, the altcoins rotating. Okay? So for example, technology, we have Apple, Facebook, Tesla. I want to use those because everyone knows what it is right here, right? And that's basically big tech. During the pandemic, we had big tech kind of rise up, and everyone flooded into big tech right here. Retail got slammed, got decimated, right? So essentially, try to put this into context with cryptocurrency here, okay? So think of Bitcoin as your FANG, as your Facebook, Apple, Netflix and Google, because Bitcoin is, guess what? The gold standard for cryptocurrency. And everything else is pretty much, not the gold standard, right? That's why they call them kind of altcoins. So for cryptocurrency, pardon, for cryptocurrency, what I see here is that we are going to have basically just 2 seasons for now. Basically the Bitcoin season and the altcoin season. However, I do believe cryptocurrency will have more categories in the future, right? For example, we may see NFT season, right? We may see all these DeFi seasons, right? We're seeing all these new cryptocurrency developments here. So we're kind of creating new niche categories within cryptocurrency. If that makes sense to you guys, leave me a comment below or in the chat, and see if you guys get my my kind of analogy and explanation here. If you get it, fantastic. If you don't, leave me a chat, and I'll try to do a better job of and I will try to do a better job of explaining it. So let's get back to the news here. And by the way, guys, when you follow people and when you say these kind of things and they don't really give any kind of explanation, I'm not trying to talk bad about anyone, but you have to think about it for a second here, right? For me, my videos are more lengthy, a little more chit chatty, but I usually try to give like the details. I would say the deets or details as well, explaining why this and that. So it won't be as entertaining, but my whole point here is to educate people and make sure we get savvy financial investors in the Dogecoin, most importantly. Anyway, getting back to this right here. Unlike the last few days, the Doge needs to close above the 50% retracement, okay, on a daily basis before speculators can entertain notably higher prices. I don't always agree with all these like retracement, all this kind of jazz here, because it's a lot of fancy stuff here. And the truth is that if you trade the stock market, for most stock traders, the people with money, they're not trying to go into all the details and go through all like a million different charts. They're looking for a few fundamental reasons and a few fundamental charts. And when you see these basic buy signals, you think, oh, it's so basic. How can it work though? Guess what? These people are the whales. These people have the money. These people are what you want to call the smart money. So when you see it and you buy it, it doesn't matter what kind of chart it doesn't matter what kind of chart you have. It just goes to the moon. Oh yeah, sorry. Hey, Chad Stone, my boy right here. Chad Stone, he's been a big advocate here. That's my boy. By the way, I think Chad Stone. Sorry to call you like that, but this guy's a tree climber, and he cuts trees, man. This guy's dope. This guy was leaving me a YouTube chat message while he was cutting trees on the actual tree, climbing it up. Oh my god, this guy is pure dangerous, man. Pure danger, this guy. But he's super awesome. He's a good guy. I like his little comments in my videos. I appreciate him very much. And I just want to let you know that I do read every comment on my YouTube videos, and I do respond to them. Well, the majority or almost all of my YouTube comments here. So when you message me, I try to give you a response back, even if something's a little silly or a little fun, I try not to leave anyone excluded, because, I call it the Dogecoin family, and I think and I love Dogecoin because it's fun. Well, anyway, let's get back to the article here. A weekly close above 781 would open a path to the measured move up target of 0.0916. A gain of almost 40%, and finally at the all-time high at 0.943. You know what? I think this could happen sooner rather than later. The reason why I say this in some kind of vague is because, I never claimed to be a fortune teller, and no one is a fortune teller. But based on the way the charts are looking currently, going back here, we are in a clear uptrend here. So let me just draw for you guys real quick. It's pretty easy to do, but let me just do it. Let's see. Let me put this out real quick. Booyah. All right, let's make it pink so we can see what we're doing here. So we're kind of up. Let's see where we're at here. Let's see. Okay. So we're seeing. So the more recent uptrend is something like this. Whoops. Why is it not working? Here you go. All right. Then. So we're seeing something like this happen for the most part. and the velocity is going actually quite up and quite straight. So now you see on a chart here, if you're following my mouse here, if you can see it, we're kind of breaking out of the trend line here, which is great. But at the same token, it's going to need to pull back. It's that simple, because when it goes up that high, people are gonna get FOMO, right? Yeah, we can see a few more green days where tomorrow will be another big green candlestick, and the following day would be another big green candlestick, right? But at the same token, these future candlesticks, they may get smaller and smaller, and you see a bigger and bigger wick. If you don't know what a wick is basically this right here. What I'm highlighting on the candlestick here. You see this line? I'm sorry, this line I'm highlighting right here, right? This is a wick. A wick basically means that it goes up and it sells off it. And when you see when we see the body of a stick, that just means that, guess what? This is where people are still holding on to it and it isn't breaking down below it. Oh, hey, Chad Stone, Famtin. Oh, why I can't see his name. It's kind of a little foul here, but you, I won't say it because I don't want to get blocked by YouTube here. Oh, hashtag Star Rookies. Hey, welcome guys. Welcome for watching. Ronnie Grininger. Bro, I'm sorry if I butcher your last name, but welcome, okay? If I butchered, I apologize. I'm not good with names all the time, so I always apologize. Even my videos, I always say, hey, if I say a name wrong, I'm sorry, but I do my best. Okay, let's go back to the chart now, okay? So check it out here. So we're in an upper trend here. You know what? Let's go to a 4-hour chart and see what it looks like. The news is kind of whatever. We'll get to that later on, though. Let's break out of it. Let's see. Hey, welcome, Wall Street Pickers. Welcome, my friend. Welcome. Okay, check it out. Okay. So before, I mentioned to you guys that, hey, we were seeing a huge price increase right here, right? So right here, we can see the volume. 122 million volume at April 11th around 1 a.m. So when you see 1 a.m., to me, this looks like Europeans are trading it. And the Europeans must have some kind of a news or something to trigger this. As far as I know, the previous day on April 10th, Elon Musk threw a tweet out saying, hey, we're going to the moon soon. Okay. I mean, people, when he said that, we literally got a huge move up, I think 30% movement. Let me see. What's actual percent movement here? We had about a 26% price movement in a day after he said to you. So, I mean, guys, think about that. I mean, Elon Musk can literally, what's that saying, the saying where if you believe in it, it'll happen. Well, guess what? When Elon says it, it just happens because, I always say Elon has, on a Twitter account, he had like 50.5 million followers, okay? When he tweets that out, people say he's pumping, but I always say, you know what? He's not pumping, man. He's giving everyone a friendly tweet or text message saying, hey guys, don't forget about Dogecoin, guys. And everyone's like, oh yeah, I forgot about Dogecoin. It's been consolidating. It's been trading so boringly. So of course I forget about it, right? So you go, oh my god, okay, let me look into Dogecoin today and the price. Oh, it's going up. And people start buying it because it's going up all of a sudden. And people are very strange. People don't like sales. People like to pay full price, and they want to pay a higher price than full price in the stock market or cryptocurrencies in general here. It's a very strange phenomenon. But when people go shop at Walmart or Target or Whole Foods or wherever they go to, they want to find a sale or a deal. But when it comes to actual assets like this, people have no problem paying a premium and a way above premium as well. It's a very strange thing. I mean, it's a very strange phenomenon, but it only happens in the stock market. It's very interesting. It's what I call the psychology of trading here. And I always tell you guys, to invest on red days. But let's not get into that right now. Back to the charts now, before I digress too much. As you can tell, in this kind of a trade live stream here, I'm kind of going back and forth here, so it isn't as organized because I'm kind of interacting with the chat as well. So forgive me. So you can see, following that 4-hour chart here, right? We're seeing a big sell of about 81.5 million sales here in terms of volume here. So yeah, people are taking up profits, right? Because everyone who bought here, because people who bought from here to here, right? They've made 30% for the day. right here, right? You see where I'm kind of highlighting the rectangle? People from here to here who bought right here, right? After the big buy signal, okay? Um, these people here are now seeing about, I would say 30% increase of their profits here. And everyone thinks that they're an amazing day trader. And you know what? Some of you are. I'm not knocking anyone here. But, you know, if you're day trading, it's very, unless you're very disciplined, you are more likely to lose more than you win. That's kind of how they get you, right? But anyway, so these people here are selling it because, you see some other YouTubers saying, hey, you know what? I'm going to give you like, profits. So buy it here and sell it here. And, I mean, yeah, it's very easy to say in hindsight, but when you see a 30% increase right here, right? And you think, oh my God, we'll go higher, we'll go lower. Chances are it's going to pull back because that's just how it works, When you see a big rise like that, you're going to see a pullback. I just, very nature thing. People are going to get antsy and they're going to sell, and I would say some of these people are just panic selling because they don't really set price targets. They don't really, they aren't setting price targets or anything. They're just, okay, I'm up, I'm going to sell now. So to me, the majority of people doing it are kind of, I would say, fall into this kind of a category here. Of course, you have some of the more professional traders where you understand, if I go up 10%, I'm gonna set a stop loss at 2%. So even if it goes back down to 5%, when it hits a 2% stop loss, I'm still gonna walk away with 3% here. Or I will have a trading stop loss and I'm kind of pushing up and up and up and up. And when it pulls back a certain amount, I'll just kind of sell that way here. And those are the more professional traders. And that's kind of what I was doing when I was day trading back in the day. But I can assure you, most people aren't doing that because most people don't have the financial discipline to do that kind of to do those kind of things right there. And it's not a knock on anyone here. It's just that it's something you need to learn and get into the psychology and mindset of trading. It isn't gambling. So let's get back to the chart here, and we can see here on the MACD here, right? We're seeing a huge divergence. You see my hand here, a huge divergence. Oh, you see a huge divergence here, right? From here to here. Whenever you see a huge divergence in something, well, guess what? You're going to see a huge price movement here. But of course, with a huge divergence means that you're going to see huge volatility. And I assure you, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to see some big volatility in the coming days. And then when it settles down, it's going to trade in a boring little range again. And when it trades in a boring range again, guess what, people? You're going to have great dip buying opportunities if you didn't get in already, okay? So let's get back to it now. Okay. So, of course, the most recent chart here was the most recent candlestick. It hasn't completed yet, so I'm gonna leave that alone. But we are currently pulling back. But if I were to put on my what you might call it, my my psychic future kind of fortune telling hat here, based on what you're looking here, usually here on a big green candlestick in a 4-hour chart, you may see something like this happen. Okay. So we may see something like this right here, okay? And if you see something like this is what I would like to call a possible bull flag. Of course, don't hold me to that because, like I said, I'm putting on my fortune-telling hat, This may or may not happen here. So when you see this right here, this is kind of a flag here. It's kind of a bull flag. So a bull flag means that you get a giant green candlestick and then you get this kind of a movement like this right here, trading sideways. And then when that happens, you trade back up again. So, hey, welcome, Snakehorn. So that means that for the next, I don't know, say 7 days, we may just trade like this right here, right? And it's kind of range bound from like, I would say the current low is about 7. Okay, the current low is 7.0, right? And okay, so let's say we trade from 7.0 up to about 7.9 or 8 cents here. This is what it looks like currently as of this recording here. However, will this happen? I don't know. But is it likely? Based on the way the current 4-hour chart is looking, I would say not really likely because you can see each time it pops up, it gets sold off just as fast here, right? Every time it pops up, it gets sold just as fast. But however, we are seeing the 7.0 or 7 cent kind of looking like the line of demarcation where people are saying, you know what? I feel pretty comfortable with 7 cents here. So let me pull back further in the chart here to see what that looks like. Let's see here. So you can see 7 cents was let's see. Let me draw this real quick for you guys, just to kind of get a trend here so we can see what it looks like. So 7 cents was a support and resistance for, let's see, on January 28th, February 7th, February 9th, February 11th, and February 13th. So you can see over here on a chart, you can see for the most part, it was a temporary support for a very short term after the big bounce, but then it became a resistance fairly fast. And after it hit that resistance, it went back down fairly fast. So 7 cents is going to be our line, I would call our line of demarcation, because 7 cents, 7 cents, 25, 20. Basically, we see like a 25, a 50, a 75, or a 1. Those are usually psychological reminders to people. Say, hey, you know what? These are usually strong resistance or supports for the most part. So 7 cents is a round number, so 700. That could be a strong support, I would say, right? But of course, we're going to need many days and many hours of consolidation around there to kind of build up that foundation right there. Let's see here. Cuban Link says, like when silver bullion is cheap, nobody wants it. Yup, when it's hot, everyone wants it. Yup, that my friend, you nailed it on the head. It's a very strange phenomenon. People like it when it's expensive. It's a known fact. Ted Stone, yep, you're welcome, buddy. Let's see here. Snakecorn, 10 cents by July. I don't want to speculate, because when I speculate, I don't want, people watch my stuff here, and I don't want to mislead people. But I would say it's very possible. Okay, with Coinbase being added on and all this kind of jazz, I would say it's more possible than not possible, if that makes sense. Let me know if it does or doesn't. Again, this is live, so I'm kind of speaking, out of my poo-poo sometimes, so it may be a little funky, because this is my first time, as I said before, so bear with me and don't shoot me, bro. Oh my God, Wall Street Pickers, bro. You need to calm down with your emojis, bro, because whenever you throw all your comments in my YouTube, YouTube automatically blocks it, because I guess it's offensive or something. I personally don't mind it, but YouTube doesn't really like it, though. But anyway, let's get back to the chart now. So if we look at it from a long-term perspective here, right, you see this kind of trend right here. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, if you're following the new pink line here, this sort of looks like, I would call an ascending triangle, okay? Again, I'm not drawing to scale here or for perfection. It's to give you guys, kind of like an outlook of what it could potentially look like. So this means that before, when I say that we may see a bull flag here, right? That means we're going to trade above this part here. But if we break back down into this area here for the most part right here, right? We're going to see something like this right here. We're going to see it, let me draw it for you guys. We're going to see it kind of do something like this, from kind of like bounce around, kind of bounce around like this. And based on however the technicals look at the time, because I will be following this daily and kind of creating views for this, either break up or down. Either break up or break back down. Usually with ascending triangles, they're usually bearish. But there were times when it actually is bullish, and you have to combine the news, fundamentals, and the current technicals to make that determination there. Of course, it's always like a guess, but again, I always say it's more of an educated guess, though. So let's get back to it. I don't want to draw too much here, because it makes the chart really hard to see. So let's go back to the articles here now. So I just want to kind of want to go back and forth to show you guys how my thought process is when I kind of create these kind of videos and everything, with the news and all that kind of jazz. So the chart clearly shows that the triangle lower trend line is the first test for bearish speculators. Okay, I mean, I would agree with that. Followed by the March 25 low of 483. Okay, I mean, I don't think we're going back to the fours, people. I've been saying we had the 3 cents, right? It was gone. The 4 cents, it was gone. The 5 cents, I've been saying it for a while. It's going to be gone sooner rather than later. So I believe 6 and 7 are going to be where we're going to be at. If we do come back to the 5s for any godforsaken reason, we may only see 5-9 and it'll probably bounce off that. That's kind of my gut feeling or intuition about that. So again, alternatively, Doge could just jump to continue to frustrate speculators by waiting until the triangle apex before resolving. Buyers and sellers beware. Yeah, okay, yeah. I would say that's a very fair statement of FX Street. Right now, since the price is so high, um, this is um, this is normally where, if you're a bear, this is where you want to short, my friends. This is where you want to short, right? Because if you short here, you can make it easy 20 to 30% gains here. Yes, I understand everyone here is bullish. I'm bullish too long term. My bias is bullish, but I used to short a lot in my day trading days. And shorting is actually very important too, because when you short at the high and when it comes down, it's pretty much easy money. It's pretty much a giveaway. Because as we know, most bulls understand that, hey, when it pops 30%, you're gonna sell. So as a short, I'm as a bear, I'm gonna be salivating. Oh my god, when it pops up, I'm a short here, 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 and here, because I know it'll pull back very soon and very fast. So when bulls are selling, and bears are shorting and borrowing shares, borrowing coins to short, at the same time, the price action goes down really fast. So. So that's kind of a quick bearish kind of a perspective here, and around this price here, around all-time highs, there are gonna be a ton of bears there waiting to short. So that's kind of why I don't believe we're gonna break out of this all-time high just yet. Okay, because usually all-time highs is an easy place for bears to make a quick, easy 10 to 30% easily, no problem. So I'll leave that there and get on to this one here. Let's see. Analysis: Polkadot, Dogecoin, Chiliz. Price analysis: April 11th by Safe Nakvi. All right. I gotta say I'm bad with names, but I'm gonna skip Polkadot. I don't care about that. Okay, Dogecoin. All right. So Dogecoin, Doge. In the last 10 days, Dogecoin formed its third peak above 6.7, but failure to break above this level flash red signals in the market. If the price is unable to close above its overhead resistance, then another breakdown was possible. Such a case would highlight support lines at 5.8 and 5.5. Okay, I've been saying 5.8 is kind of the what do you call it thing? The support for some time, and 6.3 has been the resistance here. Both these areas have shown buying after recent dips, but a move below the lines could be damaging for Doge's short-term Doge's short-term trajectory. Okay, I would agree with that as well, because that actually makes sense to me, and that's kind of what I've been charting for the past few weeks. I will skip this here because I don't want to go into this other stuff, because I'm a primarily Doge guy, but eventually I'll probably go to other coins as well. Let's see what here on the chat. Oh, I would say 4 and 5 cents are gone as well, man, for sure. Let's see. Snakecorn wants 30 or 40 cents by end of the year. You know what, Snakecorn? If you get 30 or 40 cents by end of the year, let's just say you bought at 5 cents, broskies, you've 8x your investment in 1 year, 800%, right? 8 times 40, 40 divided by 5 is 8. So where you get to 800% gains, right? I mean, yeah, everyone's saying $1, $10, $20, whatever it may be. Broskies, if you see an 800% increase in your investment in 1 year, you have essentially beaten the stock market, S&P 500, by like a whole century already. And at that point, I just honestly feel like you're just being greedy. So let's see another article here. Let's see by Coinpedia. Doge price analysis: rally creeps sideways, buyers on track. Okay, let's see what he says here. What is this? Dogecoin Doge pulled back from resistance of 6.8 this week and remains in a sideways consolidation. Okay, let's see. Is it a sideways consolidation 6.8? I don't know why everyone's saying 6.8. To me, 6.8 doesn't mean a whole lot to me, so I don't know where they're getting it from. I don't see 6.8 as a valid thing here. It's too short term. I don't see it on a daily. Yeah, I feel like people are just kind of like making up numbers at this point. When I see 6.8, that doesn't make sense to me anywhere. I mean, based on chart analysis, I don't see it there, so I'll leave it at that, I guess. Let's see. Doge bulls have regained control after a shallow pullback during Friday's trading. By the way, on Friday, on Friday's technical announcement video, I did tell you guys that, hey, this weekend we are probably going to see a price movement up rather than down. Usually you see dips, but you didn't see a dip this weekend because based on the technicals and the way it's resetting, there's no way it was gonna pull back into a bearish territory. So the Doge USD pair remains in a sideways consolidation pattern since after the prior breakout to highs of 9.4 on February 8. Buyers on track to test the above 6.8 barrier after an earlier attempt stalled during the week. Intraday bias stays neutral for now. It seems like the price pattern will be unfolded as a triangle. Dogecoin's positive momentum has dwindled while promoting a minor directionless price phase. Doge presently trades at 6.3. I wouldn't say it's a directionless because when you see Dogecoin consolidating, what that means is that people are getting more trust into Dogecoin. So again, I'm kind of interpreting the charts here. You know, it isn't necessarily like a fact, but you can kind of interpret behavior based on the charts and how it looks. So, and again, you know, I always say technical analysis is more of an art than a science here. So even though I say these kind of things, it's not guaranteed. It is my interpretation of it. So please understand my interpretation of it. So when you see a consolidation, people that doesn't mean people are buying it and they're believing in it, right? If they didn't believe in it, it'll probably dip back down and break back down. So when you say directionless, I say no. I say building a strong foundation for a next move up or a next move down. But usually for Dogecoin, I would say it's the next move up because it's starting up so low already. So let's go here. On-chain data reveals firm support at the present price. The into the block in and out of the money around price. Okay, I already read this before somewhere else already. So, and I already kind of covered, so I don't want to go over again because it's a little repetitive here. Let's see, Snakehorn. FX Street, our articles are pretty, they are so far from one day Doge is going up 4%, then it's going to crash the next day, lol. Well, you know what, my friend? Uh, you know what? I'm not going to say anything bad. You know, I don't like to badmouth people or anything, but I only like to kind of cover it, you know, live to kind of show what it's like and what it's doing here because, but at the same time, you know, when FX Street kind of throws kind of articles out, it's kind of for people who aren't really into technicals or don't really understand it. So it's very easy for someone who has no knowledge to look at it and say, "Oh my God, this is like fantastic stuff right here," right? You know, it's not a knock. It's not a knock on FX Street, right? Because as you know, they get affiliate marketing, all that kind of jazz, you know, views and stuff like that. So for them, you know, in AdSense and all that kind of stuff. So it makes sense why do you want to do these kind of things because Dogecoin is, guess what, a huge phenomenon. There's always a huge trend following it. So I'm gonna go back to the technicals for a little bit here and go back to the 15-minute chart here and kind of wrap it up, and then go over some tweets here and kind of conclude the video. So I just want to let you guys know what I'm gonna do in the next few minutes here. So any more chat stuff? Any more chat stuff, comments, whatever is questions, you know, throw them in the chat and I will do my best to, you know, analyze it or answer it as honest as possible, you know, whatever it is you have to ask. So okay, on a 15-minute chart here, we're seeing a pullback significantly. So I would say if you were to buy a dip, the dip is right now. The dip is going to be around 7 cents for the most part here, right? 7 cents is going to be a dip. Reason why I say this to you is because I want to show you guys why real quick because you see the MACD currently here. If you can see my mouse cursor, it's kind of doing this right here, right? Right? But Super Duper Hank, if you can check my pin post on Twitter, what do you think? What can happen in April? What pin post? Hey, Super Duper Hank, do me a favor and link it here because I get a lot of stuff everywhere and it's hard for me to go to the link because I'm not sure which one it is, you know. So it'd be easier if you link it here. I'll click it right here, and you know, I will go over live for you real quick. You know, so link it in the chat real quick if you don't mind. I appreciate that, man. So anyway, so it's resetting in the bullish territory. I always tell you guys the MACD is kind of like your kind of like your turn signals when you're driving on a freeway. So it kind of tells you where it's going, either up or down for the most part. So and I don't want to zoom in a little bit here, right? So you can see so it went all the way down. I got to draw a different color so you can see it easier. So it went all the way down like this right here, right? and now it's kind of resetting up, okay? But when it's resetting up in the bullish territory here, which is what you're seeing, that means you're going to see a higher high and a higher low. Again, this is a 15-minute chart here, so it's a little what you call it, short term here. It isn't necessarily long term, but you're going to see a higher price appreciation. So if you were to buy, I would buy now. Okay, if you buy now, you will probably make some easy coin. But of course, this isn't the super dip. But the reason why I say this now is because on a 15-minute chart, and given today's kind of giant price action here, there are gonna be tons of day traders, and if they're watching my videos, then guess what? You're gonna want to buy right now, because this is when it's gonna move up for sure. How high? We don't know how high it's gonna move up. But you're day trading, you want to buy now and sell in a little bit. Set a stop loss, when you're up like 2%, set maybe like 0.25% or something. I don't know. However you want to do it, right? I don't want to give financial advice or anything. I just want to, I just kind of want to share with you guys what it is, or kind of my thought process here, Ronnie, you should do live on Twitch. Twitch? That's a good idea. I never thought about Twitch, man. I'll look into it actually. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's a really good idea. I actually never thought about Twitch, actually. Oh, it's pumping right now? Okay. Sorry, I was looking at the chats. I'm not staring at it all the time, because I'm kind of going back and forth here. So yeah, if you're to buy, you buy now, because now it's gonna move up for sure. And next, I would say next hour or two, it's gonna move up, possibly around here, up to about 7.7. But first, it needs to break out of a 7.4 though. Again, this is for day traders, people. If you're like me, an investor, this doesn't matter to you too much though. So again, I can see it touching 7.4 and possibly up to about 7.7. So if you're getting profits, start setting your stop losses. Okay. Again, I don't give financial advice. I'm just sharing to you what I would be doing if I were day trading. So I will conclude the technicals today for this part of it. So I'm gonna conclude it there, and now I'm gonna go back to the actual Twitter stuff, and then kind of call the video done, just to give you guys some insight of what's going on here. So so this is my Twitter page here. Snakecorn, Doge 007. Absolutely, my friend. We're gonna get it. We're gonna bang, 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 bang. We're gonna get all that money here, right? So oh, by the way, people, right here, you see my screen here, right? Trending in the United States, Dogecoin is trending. Owners of Dogecoin cryptocurrency are rallying around its sudden rise. All right. So if you guys have Twitter's account or whatever, start retweeting some Twitter stuff. Oh, hey, Super Duper Hank, you're on this right here. All right, I'm gonna retweet you, bro. Heck yes, this is the way. Hashtag Dogecoin. Let's get him. 007. All right. So we start retweeting some Dogecoin stuff here, so we can kind of get more Twitter action. It's because it's something on Pumper, but guess what? It's kind of fun. So it's just fun to do, and I don't want to sound like too much of a pumper, because I always share with you guys what I'm thinking, and I try to be as transparent as possible. So, all right, Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast is, I'm not sure if you guys know who he is, but this guy is like the godfather of like YouTube, man. Honestly, I'm gonna retweet this and say, hey, bro, can you buy some like Dogecoin and pump us up? Oh, my Twitter handle, it's that's a good question. Let me look. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, here you go. It's at Hey John 12. Well, if you can't find it there, it's also in my YouTube comments, or sorry, YouTube description as well, or YouTube channel. It's always there somewhere. But well, anyway, it's not about that though. So let's go back here to Mr. Beast here, and where is it at? Oh my gosh. Oh, here you go. Mr. Beast, would you sit in a tub of snakes for 10 grand? Go watch the new video the new video to see what people did. Oh God, no. Oh God, no. But I would sit in a tub of Doge Dogecoin for $10,000. Is this how it works? This is fun to do. Here you go. There you go. Oh, at Elon Musk. Maybe Elon Musk will respond to me and give me 10,000 dogs. Who knows, man? I would do it. So by the way, the reason why I go over Twitter and some tweets and everything is because to me it kind of holds some cultural relevance here because Dogecoin is a cultural thing. It's a cultural cryptocurrency. I wouldn't necessarily call it like the Bitcoin where it stores value, but at the same token, it does store value though. So another one from Mr. Beast here. Um, let's see here. Thanks for a live John talk soon. Okay, let's see here. So another tweeter here from Mr. Beast. Oh, I must have copied it twice. Never mind. Oh, Elon Musk here. I want to cover some news right here. So the art in cyberpunk is incredible. Elon Musk here. Let's see here. So look at this art right here. I mean, wow, this is a pretty nice thing here. I mean, yeah, why am I covering this? This isn't Dogecoin, but you gotta bear in mind, Elon Musk's businesses. If they do well, Dogecoin does well because Elon Musk is a believer in in Dogecoin and cryptos. So at the same token, that's what you need to understand here, and that's kind of why when I cover these kind of tweets here, they may seem irrelevant because it's not a one for one, but you know what? It is because it in the background it does affect it. Okay, so I'm gonna retweet this as well because I am trying to get Dogecoin training some more here, so I'm gonna do my part. I hope you will too. Oh wow, that is a beautiful modern interior. Please redo my home at Elon Musk. Elon Musk and hashtag Dogecoin. Absolutely. This is awesome, man. And it's another one here. Oh, this is pretty cool actually too. So you see how Elon Musk is always doing tweets out about his rockets and everything? I mean, I cannot help but believe that this is awesome too, right here, right? The simulation really struggles to make this look real. I mean, I don't know, is this real or not? Leave me a comment below or in the chat. I'm not sure it's real, but this looks pretty real. But this looks pretty real to me though. Elon Musk, look, this beautiful shot. The art in cyberpunk is incredible. I totally agree. Blimps rock, yeah, man. Oh my God, we need to. Let's see here. We need to make this a hashtag Dogecoin blimp with at Elon Musk, the e-god himself, on it. Dude, that happens to be great. All right, let's see here. I also like to follow It's All Risky because I'm not sure if it's he or she, but they always throw out some interesting stuff about Dogecoin. So these people here, some people call them pumpers. I see I'm just sharing information and different perspectives here. So Dogecoin, all these figures right here. Dogecoin is the people's crypto. I mean, okay, thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Hashtag Dogecoin. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is so hilarious. Hilarious. It's all risky. Oh my God. I'm sorry, guys. This is a little to me. This is kind of fun time with tweets and everything and Twitter stuff right here. And let's see one more from a Dogecoin Rise here. Dogecoin Rise should add Coinboy. I'm sorry. Sorry. Have I guess tongue got stuck or something. Should add Coinbase. Add hashtag Dogecoin. Oh my God. Oh my God. Is that even a question? Is that even a question? Absolutely. Absolute. I can't type today. At Dogecoin Rise. At It's All Risky. At Elon Musk. Hashtag Dogecoin. All right. All right. Let's see here. Tweet this out. Booyah. Okay. So let's see here. Go back to the chat now. Let's see. Let's see. Chad says you get a lot of silver. Absolutely. I like silver. It's just collecting punch around anyways. Crypto is a way to go. You know what? Cuban link. It's not a bad idea to I would say diversify because with cryptos, and gold and silver. I would say they're more like option trading where you're kind of hedging against the U.S. economy for the most part. So again, I wouldn't go all in on either which way, but it's nice to have insurance, right? It's kind of like why we buy insurance for our cars and everything. So Chad Stone, Dogecoin hard, but I'm buying Shiba. LTC 999. What's that? I'm not sure what LTC 999 is. Silver proofs too. Few 9 ounce would be nice. Okay, nice. Snake Horn says you should subscribe to Upshot if you haven't already. He's pretty awesome as well. I don't know. I don't watch his stuff. I don't know, but yeah. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. If you have any more last chat stuff, put them in, and I'll look at it in the next few seconds. But if not, I will conclude this live video today. And my first time doing it, so don't hang me if it isn't perfect. But I do my best, and I appreciate you all tuning in today and spending your Sunday morning with me. And I appreciate all you guys, and I wish you guys and gals, of course. I'm sorry, I'm so sexist. I apologize. I wish you guys and gals nothing but the best and the most success in life. And if you're here, subscribe, like, and share these videos so we can grow the Dogecoin together. And of course, most importantly, get people and help them get financial freedom. All right. So it's Hey John. I will catch you all on the next one. Cheers, brothers and sisters.